Struggling with blood sugar levels, ready to shed those extra pounds effortlessly? Look no further. Sugar Defender, the #1 rated blood sugar formula, is here to transform your health and help you achieve your wellness goals. Click the link in the video description to get started with Sugar Defender today.
The son of a 92-year-old man who was allegedly assaulted by police during an arrest has said his father was left disabled for about a month after the alleged incident. 2 NSW police officers were called to the home of Patricia, 90, and Ronald Hodge, 92, in Picton, in southwest Sydney, about 8:45 p.m. on January 21 over a domestic violence incident. Mr. Hodge was arrested, but during the confrontation with officers, he suffered a broken elbow and significant bruising to his head and arms. Mr. Hodge's son, Bruce Hodge, who works as a surgeon in Port Macquarie, said his mother has since been moved into a dementia ward in a nursing home, with his father now home alone. The biggest thing now is the separation and the confusion, he told the ABC, adding his parents have been married for 70 years. It's very unfortunate because it has affected the relationship he now has with my mother. Ms. Hodge developed dementia about 2 years ago, but her condition had worsened in recent months. Mr. Hodge said his father had been confused over what had happened and who was to blame following the incident. Ms. Hodge suffers from paranoia and had called police a year ago over a similar incident. But her son said the officers who arrived then had responded very well. He said his mother had a pair of scissors and was acting somewhat aggressively towards the officers, who managed to calmly take them off her and arrange for an ambulance to take her to hospital. On the night Mr. Hodge was allegedly assaulted, his wife phoned her son after calling police. Bruce said he tried to tell the officers his mother suffered from dementia but was unable to get onto them before his father was arrested. His father was hospitalized following the arrest, which Bruce said essentially left him disabled for about a month. He added he didn't think the action taken by officers was appropriate. Following an internal investigation, a senior male constable and a male constable, both attached to the Southwest Metropolitan Region, were charged with assault occasioning actual bodily harm and served court attendance notices. NSW Police Commissioner Karen Webb told a press conference last week that she was disappointed by the alleged assault. Police respond to many calls for domestic violence, and often walk into situations not knowing what they're walking into, she said. I'm not aware that we've been called to that address before. The police chief was asked if elderly people could feel safe calling for police assistance. As I said, we respond to thousands and thousands of calls every week, every year, in NSW. And most of the time, we get them right, almost all the time, she said. We respond to victims in a very empathetic, caring manner. But if we have concerns as an executive, as a leadership, that officers haven't responded appropriately, then we will investigate. Commissioner Webb said the elderly man had received support from NSW Police after the incident and officers had liaised with his family. She added that the officers involved were experienced but not veterans. One of the officers will appear at Campbelltown Local Court on July 30th. The other is due to appear at the same court on August 6th. Both officers have been suspended with pay and were restricted to station duties after the internal investigation was launched on January 22.